All right, so let's talk about some common personal statement mistakes. Applying for someone or something else. We already discussed that a little bit, but it's basically a point there to remind us that the personal statement is about one person, and that's you. So make sure you're keeping the spotlight, you're keeping the focus, you're keeping the emphasis on who you are and how what you bring to the community is a great reason why this admissions officer should accept, or even this person, if you're applying for a job, should give you the job versus somebody else, and why you specifically are a great fit for this opportunity. The next mistake that a lot of people make is they use too many adjectives and not enough verbs and nouns. So this is where I tell my Harvard students often, your definition of impressive may be very different than mine. So if you say I am impressive, or if you say I am a great leader, or if you say I am a great academic, or I am on time, or if you say I am never late, I'm always organized, my definition of what impressive is or of what a great leader is may be totally different from yours. So you don't even know what point you're conveying there. But if you're able to shift from using adjectives and use verbs and nouns, that's a big part of showing your story rather than telling. So telling is using adjectives. It's when you say, I am a very organized person. But showing is where you say, I plan our daily content and manage the live news broadcast for Shanghai Live. And then which I can deduce all those things and more. Then the next common PS mistake I see is when students emphasize their weaknesses rather than strengths. So even in this student that we just talked about, how strong her personal statement was. In fact, she's now on she won a scholarship to LSE, the London School of Economics, which is a phenomenal school. Originally, her personal statement said something along the lines of, I don't have formal education in X, in her case, journalism. So it was a matter of kind of shifting the emphasis to, instead of showing the weakness, which is she doesn't have formal education, to emphasize her strengths. So she says, she changed it to something more along the lines of, I have spent years learning about X through informal channels. So in the first case, it emphasizes what she lacks. In the second case, it emphasizes all the experience she has, and also leads you to believe that studying the X or studying journalism more formally is going to be a natural progression along her path. So whenever we're phrasing how the program can help us or how the job or opportunity can help us, make sure we're emphasizing our strengths rather than our weaknesses.